Yes. Welcome back. We are back. Back again. After 3 weeks?
It feels like a month.
Oh my god. Damn near. Oh wow. Yeah, we were so busy with everything. We were supposed to do 3 episodes in October. We're just like, oh fuck it, we got so much to do.
Mm-hmm.
I started class, of course. That's fun. Honestly, I'm actually enjoying it. It's even if I miss a lecture, they have it recorded so I can just rewatch it.
Oh, you're talking about the classes.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Full Sail. I like it a lot. Let me see, I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna go crazy. Let's see. This is the class I'm in right now because it's like a class a month.
Mm-hmm.
Creative presentation. That's the first class.
Do you know what the second class will be, or no?
No. there's
Probably
weird.
going to be coding.
Oh god. Or just literature. Wow, hold on. We are doing a little extra thing here. Welcome everyone to the S-TierCast. I forgot to hit the record button. You know what? We're just gonna rebrand to Shit Show Cast again. Man.
Oh.
But yeah, it's been about a month since we were supposed to do 3 episodes. Each one was supposed to talk about each event from Halloween Shenanigans, the little event that we always do. And I put it on Twitter how I felt about each one. Six Flags, I said burn it down. Like as if it was Seth Rollins saying it. What was the next one? Mushroom Head. I wish you was able to go. I wish Byron had got here as fast as he could. I basically wasted money on an extra ticket. But it was good. I liked it. It was awesome show. I hope they do it again. And I will find out where he is next time and kidnap him.
I would just wait until last minute to get the ticket, or go there and get the ticket personally. Be like, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that next time because it was a good ride. The ride back, dude. I went through the campus of ISU just to get calzones. It wasn't nuts. Like I was like, oh, where's the restaurant that used to be here? Oh no, it's closed. They're actually redesigning the whole thing, so it's no longer like a 50s diner for the kids. And I go to the uptown area. It's slightly bumping. I'm like, y'all are like, what the hell? This is a Friday. Why isn't it bumping? That's how I was.
They got exams.
Oh God, how funny would that be? But I went in and I got 2 calzones for the ride back. And one was for him, one was for me. I had mine. I'm trying to get to the expressway. I'm going through the residential areas. And I'm just like, I just grabbed the box, opened up, I'm like, I was so fucking hungry.
Wait, what kind of calzone?
Well, at DP Do's, it's called the Reggie Zone. It's sausage, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese with their own type of secret sauce, and it comes with marinara sauce.
So a meat lover's pizza with extra cheese.
Basically, yeah. Like it's definitely it was good for the price. I was like, oh, $19 for 2? Wait, that's not bad. Like it's like $10. It was like $5 per, but they had their own taxes. But it was so good. It took me back for a minute. I'm just going, man, I am amongst children here. I'm like, these kids are probably in their 20s and all that. I'm like, oh no, I feel old.
Yeah, fuck them.
They were actually, it's a very weird group of college kids now because they're nice and quiet. They're just amongst themselves. And I'm like, we were rambunctious as shit.
Yeah, we see somebody in a restaurant or like a pizza place that we don't know. Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. So the concert, that was wild. One of our newer friends, well, one of my friends that you got to meet, Mike West, he was there with his friends and his boss from his job. And Mushroom Heads basically started 2 circle pits in 2 areas. And the circle pit on the area where I was at got a little too wild. And Mike's boss almost got choked out by some guy, like not even like normal like MMA choke, just like your mother like that. I was like, I just feel like someone hit me in the back of my back. In the back of my back. Wow. In my back. And I'm just going, who the fuck hit me? I'm like, oh shit. Okay, turn back around because it was a massive ass fight, basically. Like, I don't want no trouble. I ain't doing this shit.
I would just been like, excuse me, I'm here. Watch where you're going.
I will say, Mushroom Head has a lot more energy with the two new singers. They had Scott Beck, Strike from Ventana, and Steve Rockhorse from Ventana also. Rockhorse was the most recent one on the last album. And Strike, you saw some of the pictures. Strike was in the crowd non-fucking stop. This man was crowd surfing. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, where's Strike at? I'm taking pictures. He's right behind me. Crowd surfing. I'm like, oh shit. It was a great show. Hell's a Poppin' was great. I didn't get to see Fleischkrieg, but I did get to see Kurt Deimer, and I gotta say, Kurt Deimer, the band was good. He was not. Yeah, it was a good show though. It was pretty damn good. Hell's a Poppin' was nuts. I thought it'd be crazier, but it was awesome. Like they had some great little things. They had one guy. I think I told you this when we were on our way to Hell's Gate. We'll talk about Hell's Gate in a second too. The magician that they had there, shit talking the whole time during his set and all that. Like he just gets one guest, and her name was Lyric, and he goes Lyric, like in songs, and she goes, yes. Was that planned? Oh, it was funny than shit. Yeah, he was pretty damn good. The whole set for them was amazing. It was a nice little sideshow thing. Got you set up for Mushroom Head. Great thing. Now the third one we all went to is you, me, Ivan, his partner Scott, Byron. Byron's goofy ass didn't realize he had to pay, so I had to pay for him.
I know, he thought it was like, oh, they're getting free.
Yeah. I was like, dude, you didn't know that you had to have money? I thought that's what you went to go do all that shit for.
I would have been like, look, I understand you're black and you have all these rights now, but that doesn't mean you get shit for free. I don't even get shit for free.
Oh God, that'd be horrible. But yeah, it was my nephew, so I was like, all right, I'll pay for you. I'm like,
I know, but the look that he gave, he was like, oh.
Yeah, he was just so annoyed. But it was a
he was
fun
happy
time.
for that burrito though.
Yeah, it was a fun fucking time. Wow. We already planned out Halloween Shenanigans 2024. We did this after the ball, and that's up next. But yeah, Hell's Gate. You know the Zombie Army just won 2 Chicago Emmys, right?
Duh, they always win Emmys. What are you talking about?
Oh, they didn't win last year. They won this year, like 2 of them. I was like, oh shit, nice. Like I just saw that. But Hell's Gate, wow. I don't usually get like Six Flags. We went to the Saw thing, the little Saw 10 experience, and we thought, oh yeah, this is cool. Like we weren't even scared. We're just like, oh shit, they did that set piece. They did that set piece. This is awesome. Like that's how I was. I'm like, oh my god, they're actually doing all this. Like I wasn't even scared in the slightest.
I know, we were like tourists or something. Like, ooh, oh.
Zephyr was with us, and she's like, "Oh, I need to get a job here," because it just opens up like a hospital office first, then it's Jigsaw's whole thing. Oh, it was great, but Hell's Gate was amazing. I don't really get got like that. I'm just like, oh shit, it's gonna get scary. Like that's how I was for Statesville. They got my ass like 5 fucking times.
Well, the reason I like this company, like Army of the Dead and Statesville like colliding together and making this, it's like, I don't know, like when we went to Six Flags, oh, they were scaring the girls or the younger kids, and we were just like, oh, what about us?
Yeah.
But like at this thing, they don't like judge. Like you're getting scared no matter who you are.
And I said it. I said it to Ivan and Scott. I said, "This is what Fright Fest should be. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck happened with Six Flags?" And I know why they're doing it. You know, they've had some things. If we could get, I wish we can get QB on here because he had a good story. I was a little ass kid when they had the trollway at Six Flags. They scared the crap out of me as a little kid. Not even sentient yet. don't even know words. They scared me apparently, and he got in a fight with them. Like, I think that's why, because they started like getting fist fights. But the thing about Six Flags that kind of ruined it for us, because we were literally gonna go Saturday, like how we said we were, planned it out. It fucking poured. It poured like a motherfucker. I think that's why I ended up with a busted ass leg the next week. No, 2 weeks after that, because we were soaked to the bone. And this guy, who was supposedly from New York, he got hit by one of the
No, he was from Brooklyn.
He was from Brooklyn. I'm Brooklyn. He was literally yelling, "I'm Brooklyn," calling everyone around him the N-word. And he got so mad he couldn't just be like calm, like, "Listen, I got hit. I'm going to revoke my shit. Let me go do this." He could have said that and been calm about it. He's just yelling at both ticket people. They closed up, wasn't helping anyone. And I forgot my wallet, so I went to go get my wallet.
Then I got my ticket.
Yeah. And then we're like, you know what? We're not even going to be able to go in. Like, this is bullshit. Like, not like everyone was waiting for their tickets. Like, I had to go get, like, I think I had to get Byron's ticket. Still, like, I had to get, like, something for it. But then we're like, you know, we're not even going to go today. Like, we got to get all the way there. It's pouring. We're not going to go. And you had to get your refund. I didn't get a refund for anything. I even tried. I'm like, I couldn't even get in. Like, because I had bought a ticket for Byron. Next time around, we went Sunday. Nicer day. Got on a few rides. I chickened out on the vertical velocity. As soon as they were trying to click it in, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I've lost enough weight for this one.
Well, now you got a goal.
Yeah. I think, the other thing was, because I had guessed it, like, it comes off the rail, doesn't it? And you're like, yep. I said, yep, nope. I think that's what it was. But I guess what? It's magnets, though, right? So even if it comes off, it comes right back on.
Well, yeah, it's called gravity.
Yeah. Magnets, they're a miracle. But yeah, so Hell's Gate was amazing. I thought it'd be just like a trail and then that's it, but go into a fucking house. Ain't been on a slide since I was a kid. They had us go down slide.
Dude, that slide almost launched me straight into the wall.
Oh, I stopped myself, but I think that's what caused my hamstring to even get worse. I'm just like, oh shit, okay. And I'm like,
yeah, I tried to stop myself, but like the motion of speed and gravity was just like, no, you keep going forward.
And I was like, I like lost you and Byron. Ivan and Scott lost all of us. And I'm like, where's my group? Where's my group? I'm stumbling around like, oh shit, where's my group? Byron gets knocked over by one of the bouncing characters.
Oh, that was hilarious. He's like, oh, this shit ain't scary, man. It's animatronics that scary. Fool. And he's on the ground. Then he looks at me and doesn't even know it was me.
If I had a nickel for every time Byron has fallen in a haunted house, I'd have 2 nickels. Ain't that much, but it's weird that happened twice.
I would have had like $20 that night.
Oh god. It was funny. The fact that one of the performers, though, after we had left out of there, left out of like the merch area, Byron got his hand in his pants. He just looks at him and goes, "You realize you got pockets, right?" And I was like, "Aha, you got called out." So yeah, a lot of this stuff is on my page. I'm gonna put it on the other podcast page as well. But oh god, it was funny as hell. But now let's get to the pièce de résistance. See, I know French. The Haunted Halloween Ball.
I'm just glad I got plastered.
I was shit. I think I was. It was great. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I didn't realize there was a dance floor up top. That's why everyone was going through the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Keisha, she had to. So it was you, me, my other nephew Thaddeus, Keisha, and we had the time of our lives. I know Thaddeus. He felt like such a like a stick. That's how he felt. He's like, oh shit. And I was checking their thing. We didn't make it to the pictures. Me and him. I'm like, oh bullshit.
I kind of figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah, but it was a fun time. We're definitely gonna do it again. I already put that.
Hopefully, we could get some dates.
Yeah. I already sent out some feelers to everyone. I let Sergio know. I let Dietrich know. I should let Travis and Stephanie know. I let Mike know. Mike had a big ass party also. I think the day after Mushroom Head, and that's all the way. That was all the way in Canton, and I'm like, hey, I ain't going all the way out there. It's 3 hours long. It's 3 hours away.
I just like how the person you were asking to do this with was like, "Oh, I'm in Florida now."
Oh, that was that. Oh, that's the thing. I never got to the Six Flags thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, she dipped on like she didn't know we were gonna go for Sunday, but I was like, all right, I'm not even gonna try. I didn't even I'm should damn. I've been working on this. Why am I tongue tied? um, I think the one thing about it was I didn't invite her to the other stuff because I'm like, I'm not gonna do this. And that was the thing I put on Facebook. I said, I'm never doing this again. You were sad. My niece was sad. my actual cousin Michael had some smart ass shit to say. Dan Small said, "You know who else isn't gonna do this yet? My mom." He did the muscle man thing.
Amen.
But we're already looking into it. I already let Dan Small know, like, hey, yeah, you're going next time. Don't break any more ribs. But it was a fun time. We already planned it out. So next year, October, we got 2 haunted houses to go to, and that's gonna be the first 2 weeks. So we have a week of preparation to make sure we get the pregame stuff absolutely right, and then everything else is already prepped for haunted Halloween ball. We will have a party bus next time, and that week of the haunted Halloween ball, I'm gonna hit up Minnesota. I think in two days before the ball, and I'm kidnapping all 3 of my, 2 of my nieces and my nephew, and my in-laws. They are going. Like, that's one thing that got me. I was like, you all are going whether you like it or not. I even tagged, and we're gonna kidnap our other friend Paul. We know where he lives. Don't worry, he's gonna have fun. Everyone's like, what the hell? But overall, it was an enjoyable thing. The Six Flags thing, though, if we do Six Flags, probably in September.
Whenever Fright Fest starts.
Yeah, like September 29th or something like that. But, as it stands, it's going to be 3 events. 3 good ones, because 13th floor is going to be great. I know where it is now. Like, that was one thing. I was trying to get a whole group for 13th floor, and everyone actually told me, like, no, we're not going to go. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to go either. Like, why would one person go to a haunted house?
Oh, we got a promotion. Oh.
What the fuck? Oh, they send in the little thing like, oh yeah, get 20% off or some shit.
Oh, yeah, it was like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the hell. Why would you give us 20% off? You should give us at least 50 because of how shitty some of this is.
Yeah.
So I think this coming week we have Days of the Dead Saturdays. I got my
That's on the 17th or 18th?
18th.
18th.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun time. People will die of fun.
I
And I
like
think
the
that's the
dying
last.
part.
Hmm?
I like the dying part.
Well, speaking of dying, oh no. I finally found the Scoops Ahoy Void ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
But
It makes certain things green.
are you talking about your Shiza?
Yes. I was like, what the fuck?
So did the Halloween Whopper.
Oh god. Probably Blue Beetle Whopper too. I know people have some problems there. All right, let's get into our usual stuff. Are going to have some more things to talk about. We already Eric and I both saw the Boogie 2988 documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I used to be a fan of Boogie. This did not make me shed a tear. I just looked at him like, "You dumb asshole." That's how I looked at it.
Like I used to watch him when he was on Kid Behind the Camera
Yeah.
videos and like
Oh God, that was such a thing. But we're going to talk about that. That's going to be an extra episode because we have a lot to go through. Firstly, though, Chucky 302 to 304. I got to rewatch it again to make sure I got everything. All in all, I do like what they're going with. Finally, they're going to try to age Chucky like in Child's Play, but I got to rewatch it, so we won't be talking too much about it. But let's get into movie news. The strikes are over. Oh boy! Yeah! Finally, it's over. We can actually do episodes now. The WGA got their deal. SAG-AFTRA got their deal, and and basically we're good. As soon as those deals went through, I started seeing so much shit for like Deadpool 3, Fall of the House of Usher, which we're gonna review. That show is fucking great. But yeah, Deadpool 3, Dog Pool. They showed Dog Pool. They got like what was it? Looked like a Boston Terrier mixed with a Chinese Crested, and looks ugly as sin, just like Deadpool.
mixed with a Chihuahua and slash pug.
Yeah, that's how it looks. It's such a cool little look. He got the little suit on, his tongue just sticking out on the side.
He's got no teeth.
Oh god, it was funny as hell. But yeah, so everything's back to normal. Everything's being put up for next year and 2025. I saw Superman Legacy is getting a July 11th date of 2025. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it being vaulted for a tax write-off.
Let's just hope that's all it is and not any rape things.
People are getting on Zaslav for vaulting another movie, a done movie, a finished movie. But let's get into it. So the strikes are over. Everyone got their deals, better pay for everyone, rules on AI and whatnot. But yeah, it's been ratified, I do believe. Gets ratified either today or tomorrow. I gotta see. But yeah, everything's good now. Just in time. The trailer for Rebel Moon just dropped during one of the football games. I am hyped. It looks epic as hell. But okay, let's see. Let's talk the fall of the House of Usher, Mike Flanagan's most recent project with Netflix. I need this on Blu-ray. I need it.
I know, for what I've seen, for what you showed me, it was pretty good. Other than that, I was just like wasted on tequila and
We were basically babysitting Byron too.
oh my god, Byron can't hold his liquor for shit.
Meanwhile, Zephyr could hold it.
I know that little girl can hold more than he can.
Yeah, and my mom's like, "You're not drinking anymore. Stop it." She goes, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Grandma, please."
Baby and was like, "Oh, bro, you gotta try this water. It's so good."
Yeah. She just said, "Hey, here's another shot," and just give him water.
I know. That was my next step.
Yeah. So, Fall of the House of Usher. It is amazing. It is a love letter to Edgar Allan Poe. Flanagan did such a great job in basically capturing everything from Edgar Allan Poe, from the poems to the short stories. And each episode is related to the stories, even in death. Um, was it the Mask of the Red Death? One of my favorites. Prospero Usher getting melted down into just a pile of gore with everyone that just didn't make it out.
So sort of like that scene from Indiana.
Yeah,
The
it's
Nazis like blah.
oh, it was worse because they were just like, oh my god, and they're just trying to get out. There's no way out, so they're just getting melted down. They're just like, the Black Cat, another one where that was a great one also. But my favorite, other than Mask of Red Death, was Telltale Heart, because I just knew it was gonna be a thing of, okay, someone's gonna hear thumping and then just give up and be like, it's here. And the way
Like
they did,
honestly, that was like his most scary story slash poem, other
yeah,
than other than the Raven.
yeah, it was, and they did the Raven so well. That was the last episode, and that was the sweetest episode, which is weird. uh, because it's about his granddaughter Lenore, Roderick Usher, played by Bruce Greenwood. He did such a great job. I would love to see. I would love to see what Frank Langella was going to do, but Bruce Greenwood was like made for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the way they did that was so perfect because he was so scared. Let me see. What is it? We got a comment from. Oh yeah, that's. Oh, this ain't even from. This is from some other bullshit from Twitch.
I know it says it's like from Twitch.
Yeah. Famed Chemise. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, views. Chat bots, the price is lowered. Stop it. Get out of here.
Is
Damn
there a
bots.
way to block that?
Not from Restream, I don't think. But here, let's get back to it. Follow House of Usher. Honestly, it is a 10 out of 10. I've seen people say, oh, it imposes on itself. We don't get that many Edgar Allan Poe things anymore. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right. We're lucky if we get JJ Holmes stuff.
Yeah. Like the only thing Edgar Allan Poe wise that we've gotten in recent years, 2010s, we got The Raven, which was a crime drama with who was it? John Cusack. And then we just got Pale Blue Eye with Christian Bale, and what's his name? Dudley from Harry Potter plays Edgar Allan Poe. So this was a great love letter. I enjoyed it very well. I give it a 10 out of 10. It is perfect. I wish Netflix would just start doing not live, home releases, so that way we can actually have it and be like, I got it, instead of doing some bootleg shit.
I don't know.
And so yeah, 10 out of 10. Follow House of Usher. Amazing cast too. I did not expect what's his name, Elliot, to be such a bastard.
Elliot from ET.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I did not expect that. Here, let me pull up his actual name. Let's see. Mark Hamill was great too as Arthur Pym. They called him the Pym Reaper. I was like, what the hell? And you find out why. Let's see, Henry Thomas, who played Elliot. He plays Frederick Usher, and they have a little joke about him because it's so close to Roderick. They call him Froderick. But yeah, very good show. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Carla Gugino should definitely get an Emmy for it. She played so many damn roles.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill my cat.
I can hear her meowing.
I can never be upstairs by myself. She has to be everywhere.
That's how America is sometimes. Like I'd be hearing her just on the landing meowing at the door like she wants to come up, and I'm like, you can't come up. There's dogs here. Like Harley almost tried to attack her. I'm like, nope, we ain't doing that.
That's when you put Harley in the headlock. Be like, no.
And that's the thing. Harley don't mind the cat if I'm holding it or if Keisha's holding it. It's when the cat just runs around. She's like, ooh, squirrel, and just chases her ass. Well, let's see. Okay, so Warner Brothers Discovery, they have been turning down movies. 10 out of 10 on Fall House of Usher. Warner Brothers Discoveries, man, they turned down a few weeks back. They turned down a Mortal Kombat versus DC animated movie.
I could see why.
It was weird though because it was coming from a different person, and I know for a fact they would have had a better script for it rather than the game.
Well, that's the thing. Like, they wanted the game to be more bloody, but like that would look bad on the superheroes, and like seeing your superheroes all bloodied and ripped apart, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, that's funny, but it's funny though because it happens in the comic books.
Yeah, the comic books are different because a lot of people back then, even nowadays, don't read comics like they
Yeah,
used.
yeah, I agree with that because the one thing about it, and you could tell like there's that. Have you seen this podcast? I don't know what they're called. They're just like two nerds, and like they're scrawny nerds who are just like James Gunn's gonna do great things with DC. They're fanboys for James Gunn. They think all these other directors in Marvel and DC movies are trash and all that. They think that Martin Scorsese's a boring ass director. They're just straight up nerds. I just look at them like, you never read a comic book, have you?
Technically, I did on my tablet.
How horrible would that be? I got Comixology on my app phone or whatever. Damn, I see out there. But so yeah, WBD Warner Bros. Discovery turned that down. But the one thing, and we're gonna bring it up, we almost had another like Roger Rabbit kind of movie, but with Wile E. Coyote. It's finished. Everyone in the test screenings have loved it. John Cena was great, they even said, because he's supposed to be Wile E. Coyote's lawyer. It's called Coyote v. Acme, and it's about Wile E. Coyote suing Acme for faulty gadgets, which is ingenious.
Well, technically, they weren't faulty gadgets. It's just it was bad timing and bad alignment and geometry.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like that was the whole conflict. They put it in the vault. They made it a tax write-off, and they're like, "Oh, it's not up to par like we want it to be." And I just went, "What do you want it to be? An Oscar winner? You're not gonna get that with Wile E. Coyote." Like that really irks me, and that makes me very suspicious about Batgirl being vaulted because they said the same thing, and people have said, "Oh yeah, it's like a CW movie," and I said, "What do you think fucking Blue Beetle was?" And I love Blue Beetle, but
What do you think Supernatural was?
yeah, last few DC movies were not up to par. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it really irks me that Warner Brothers is doing this. David Zaslav really needs to just leave it alone. He should never have been one of the people that was a part of this. And it makes me so ashamed because I was like this, like what season 2? I'm like, oh yeah, David Zaslav, he's gonna bring back the Snyderverse, all that shit. And look at where we're at. Gotta wait till 2025 for a Superman movie. It's not even Henry Cavill. First DC property coming out is Creature Commandos. Who gives a shit? And I sent you the meme. David Zaslav looking at how empty next year is. Where's our plan? Where's our plan? Why are we hemorrhaging money? Fuck you, David Zaslav.
I'm just glad I have COD 3.
Yeah, I'm back on Baldur's Gate 3. I just beat it a couple of days back.
Speaking of COD 3, do we have a gaming category that we're going to talk about?
Yes.
All right, then I'll wait then.
Yeah. All right, so and this is the other thing that happened, and the thing with you, me, and Dietrich. Well, I talked to Dietrich about it, and I talked to you about it. Miramax bought the Halloween franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hope they don't sit on it like they did Hellraiser.
You know what movie they're gonna do, right?
Huh.
Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween,
If they
Halloween.
if they do a season of the witch,
They're already making the remakes of the masks that the children wear.
oh no!
It's already in motion.
If they're doing a season of the Witch 2 instead of just keep going the anthology route like what Carpenter wanted to do, what's the point?
What's the point of Jason going into space, or Leprechaun going into space, or the Conjuring house going into space?
Oh, you mean the Amityville house?
Whatever. Same damn thing.
Oh, that was one thing. I like Jason X though.
I like
Could
the
have been
mask.
better. His whole look in that was great. I already saw someone made a Halloween goes to space. Halloween in space. And it's
It's gonna happen sooner or later.
Cyborg Loomis, and it's like a very old Laurie Strode, and then it's Michael Myers as a cyborg also. Oh god, it looked cool.
They'll make that, but they won't make Ash versus Jason versus Freddy.
And that's the thing that killed me. I just saw that again. Bob Shea going, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be you three," and Bruce Campbell said, "Oh yeah, so I get to kill Jason and Freddy," and he's just like, "Okay, bye." I'm like, "What the fuck do you expect? Both of them die in their movies." Like you just gotta make it just like the comic book. What the fuck? So
honestly, I think they will make it after they stop milking the franchise of Jason and Freddy.
Oh well, I think they really stopped. The only thing that has killed Freddy Krueger and Jason movies is the estates, and I think what Friday the 13th just finished up a few years back. They finished up the litigation stuff, so they are still making the Friday the 13th stuff. Who's doing it? I want to say the showrunner for Hannibal is doing it for A24, and A24 is actually going to put it on like CBS or something like that. I hope it's good, but I loved Hannibal, so Fuller can actually do some cool things with it.
I like the first season of Hannibal.
Yeah. So close to Silence of the Lambs with that one, but then they had to cancel it.
I know.
Because I saw a new Clarice really showing Hannibal as the real sinister character. He was already sinister in that damn show. So Miramax has
the woman who played Clarice was the same person who played Elastic Girl in The Incredibles, or voiced.
Oh no! Wait, no.
No?
The only two actors that play Clarice is Jodie Foster and Julianne Moore. We got some more movie stuff. Smiling Friends season 2 is coming out next year, so we get to see more of Zach Hadel's craziness.
What the fuck?
Like, I actually watched the whole commentary for Smiling Friends, and it was the funniest shit because they're like, "Oh, thank you for listening to this either on YouTube or Pirate Bay. We know you're not watching it through HBO Max." They just knew someone was going to upload it.
That's how I was with Viva La Bam.
Oh,
like I listened to the commentary, and the commentary was more funny than the episodes.
Oh, it was so hilarious. I was like, "Oh my god, these guys are not taking this as serious at all. I love this." Let's see. So we got that, and of course we heard thing Gargoyles is going live action, and
I'm still iffy about that.
Yeah, I like that James Wan is gonna write and direct it. I loved *Malignant*. He knows how to do it comic booky, because he did *Aquaman*, and that was like a fucking nice comic book. But where's the it's supposed we're supposed to be getting a movie too by Ken Branagh. Like we're going to get a live action series with Gargoyles as well. Like, are they gonna coexist where the movie builds up on the show?
Or is it going to be like a different universe?
I swear to God, if they fuck this up, because Ken Branagh, I love his work. I have the 4 hour movie of Hamlet. I've said that before, and that really kept me going. I'm like, holy shit.
Honestly, fuck Hamlet.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this. You know what? I wanted to put it on Twitter. It was another moment. Our next thing after the Gargoyles announcement, HBO. This was just announced 2 weeks back. HBO has been using fake accounts to combat people. I put troll, but they are trolls. They've been using fake accounts, like their employees have been using accounts to basically combat people for critiquing their work.
What do you
And
mean by that?
anytime someone would say, like, let's see, like Peacemaker was bullshit or something like that, they're like, oh yeah, well, you like Zack Snyder, so you're a fucking piece of shit, like that stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. Like they would just be extra violent about it and say, well, you know what, if you didn't like it, it's okay. That's how vicious they would get. And that really made me just go, wow, I really am the only sane person here. Right?
first of all, what's wrong with Zack Snyder?
Yeah, that's the thing that got me. I'm just like, that was the thing with this. Like these trolls would do that stuff. And that's up there with the Rotten Tomatoes thing. People have been paying for Rotten Tomato scores. So a lot of stuff that a lot of fans have said, like, hey, yeah, I don't like these scores. This feels suspect as hell. Now we have employees on burner accounts on Twitter/X going after people. Like I even
And
saw.
isn't that illegal to do for a company?
I don't think so, but I don't know what it is. It's
Because,
so weird.
like, say I was working at O'Reilly's and I did that in a different alt account, wouldn't I be legally obligated to, like, be, like, in jail for that kind of stuff? Because that's, like, ruining the company's name in a way.
I don't know. Like that was the thing. Like even the head of HBO said, "Oh yeah, I sent them out to do that." Like so, I guess if it's like ordained by like the owner, I guess it's not considered illegal, but it is unethical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird with the trolling thing. But yeah, so it everything starts to make sense when it comes to this. So okay, let's see. What is our last thing before we have like three more topics from movies? Uh, Godzilla versus Megalon. It's a fan film that really is great. We ain't seen Godzilla fight Megalon in so long.
It has
This,
been many moons.
yeah, it was cool that someone decided, hey, I'm gonna make this. Like Megalon, they actually made him fucking scary. That was something. It was cool seeing Godzilla kangaroo kick him though. nice, nice little reference from the original.
It's always good when you see Godzilla doing a kangaroo kick with a tail slide.
It was weird too. It just bounces with his tail. He's like, yeah. Godzilla like, oh shit. It was great. I enjoyed it, and that really does go back to the whole fan film thing. Like some of these fan films are such bullshit, but then you get some good stuff like that. Uh, Don't Go Out in the Woods at Night or whatever it's called, the Friday the 13th one.
Mhm.
What's the other one? Gage's Nightmare. Those are great fan films because they're just like, I want to see more of this. I want to see more of that. Like that's a good place to actually do fan films, from the heart, where you just want to see something. So it was cool. I loved it. Not really gonna give it like a score, but I recommend it to anyone that is
I
watching.
would give it a 7.5.
Yeah, it was cool. It was nice and quick, like 10 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically how much Godzilla is in every movie: 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
That's how much he shows up in the film. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Yeah, we're getting a live action Legend of Zelda movie. We have to be very, very good with this. It's
Game
by
Grumps posted something like with the Zelda film, and they were like putting Tom Holland there, but
oh
instead
god,
of Zelda, it said spoof.
oh god, yeah, I can see that Avi Arad like, oh, let's get Tom Holland. They
Well,
got the
he
right.
is the youngest actor out of the Hollywood
Yeah,
acting right now.
yeah. Let's see. They got the right director for it, and it's the director of the new Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. He was supposed to do Mouse Guard / Redwall, and that was before Disney had taken 20th Century Fox, and they're like, okay, yeah, no, you're not doing this anymore.
Here's the thing. Why don't they make a Kingdom Hearts movie? Technically, Disney doesn't own it.
Because it has Disney characters in it.
Yeah, but it's not Disney owned.
True, but there's a lot of movie pieces with that one. Gonna have to actually do like its own thing.
I know, but if they could do it for like Adam Sandler's Pixar's or whatever that
Pixels.
movie was, Pixels.
I can see
You
him doing
know,
Ralph. It's a tough one.
yeah.
Legend of Zelda. I said it when they said Illumination was gonna do it. They have to be very careful. Do not treat it like it's
Do not make him talk. He only goes, heck, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a nice resurgence of silent characters, and no one will save you. We've seen that. Keep it that way for that. Actually, treat it like an actual fantasy thing. Treat it like it's Lord of the Rings, like it's precious. Treat it like that. Do not do some flippant fantasy shit like it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Honestly, I love Jack Black, but do not let him voice any of the characters unless it's like a side character at least.
Yeah, like it's the leader of the Gorons or something like that. I'll take that. I'll give him that one because he already has the gun. All you gotta do is get the guns. That's it. But okay. Oh yeah, so Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It's the new installment of the Planet of the Apes series. It is the beginning of a new trilogy. It is the son of Caesar, Cornelius, who works for the apes and whatnot. It looks good. There's not much to go off on it. I know Freya Allen from The Witcher is in it. They are hunting humans, like in the original. So it looks good. Finally seeing the apes actually talk normal like us. What a most glorious day! I like that. That was cool.
Now, here's a question. If you put a monkey in the theater and he watches the movie, would he go, monkey?
That was one thing they did for Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. They actually had a group of chimpanzees in, and they're like, oh, they were just going nuts.
That's dangerous. I was just thinking one, not like a group of them.
Yeah, it was a group of adolescent chimpanzees they took to the theater to see it.
And they were just like, that theater had good insurance.
Oh, they were very good. The apes were nice and all that. They were eating popcorn.
Drinking. Well, if they're eating, they can't really do anything wrong.
Yeah. They were just like they were actually enjoying the movie.
Grandpa, Grandpa, you so big.
Starts mimicking Caesar.
Did the monkey just talk? The monkey just talked.
Yeah. I actually saw a video of a chimpanzee actually saying one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically said mama, that was it. But it's because they don't have the same vocal cords like us, it came out very gruff. It looked like it hurt to say that. They're like, mama. I'm like, Jesus. It sounded so gruff.
Sounded like a smoker, like 60 years in the future. Mama.
I think the other time, it was Kokomo Jr., that chimpanzee was a part of a experiment, like the whole thing was, I forgot what it's called, but it was a part of an experiment. They basically made him look like a normal ass human. They shaved him up and all that, put him in a little suit, and it looked like it hurt him to do that too, because they're like, all right, say mama, say mama. He goes, ma, ma. Yeah, it was. But all right, let's get to our gaming stuff because we got music stuff too. Gaming news and reviews. I want you to start.
Far Cry game. Shocker.
All right, here you start first because the Far Cry stuff is actually pretty interesting. But I want to hear your thoughts on COD 3.
Call of Duty 3. Yes, it's a remake of an old version of Call of Duty. Granted. Yes, they sort of PG the death of soap and all that, like from the OG, but like the movement, graphic wise, sound wise, really good. I'll give it a 5.8
Out of
out of 10.
yeah, that's about right. Because I've seen a lot of people reviewing like 5 something, and they were just so pissed about it.
Like, there's nothing to really complain about it unless you're like one of those technical geeks.
Yeah, and that's why I saw it. I was just like, okay, they should have just released it as a DLC. Then if it was going to be 3.
That's what everybody was saying, like in the like lobbies, like, oh, this should have just been a DLC for COD 2. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I feel like they could have did a little more. After what I saw, I'm like, it looks all right though. I think the main reason was because Activision got bought by Xbox. Like they're just like, oh, we're just gonna start reviewing all of this stuff as bad. And
Honestly, whoever bought Call of Duty, like I know Activision is somewhat out of it now. A new company owns Call of Duty. They don't want to say it yet, but it's happening.
yeah,
Like whatever they're doing, keep it up. Just don't screw it up and make it another Fortnite game.
yeah, yeah. That's one thing I saw about Call of Duty, and like PlayStation has it, so I was expecting. I'm glad they're actually starting to reevaluate it, and for that whole thing because it's the same as like Starfield. Because I already saw people going, Starfield's the worst game ever, and I just went, Gollum is out, dumbass. You jump wrong, you die. What the fuck? But okay, so let's get into Far Cry 7. So Far Cry 7, I and this is from weeks ago. The stuff could be changed about it. They're gonna go I want to say the time limit route, the roguelike route.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently the story has to do with you're on a ranch and your family is held hostage, and the whole thing is you're trying to get your family out. You're trying to save them, and you have so much time. You have a limited amount of time to get them out. It's that intense. Like they're going that route with it.
I don't like that kind of gaming. Like I like free roam, like
Yeah, it's
Red
free.
Dead Redemption and shit. Not like time shit.
It is free roam, but you have to really be good at free roaming. That's how it is. I just went, Jesus Christ. Good thing is you can pause the game. Or else.
I know there's some games that when you pause the game, the timer still goes.
Oh, I hate that. That really killed me. I'm like, oh no. But yeah, it sounds cool. Better concept than a few of these things. Like I'm definitely gonna get Far Cry. I still gotta get Far Cry 6. I'm gonna get it, but I'm waiting until it goes down a little more.
I think I have Far Cry 5.
I liked 5. 5 was cool. Well, no, wait, is it? No, I think it's. Let me see. I think it's 4. I gotta get New Dawn. I got Primal. Primal was great.
I tried to get into Primal, but I was just like, nah.
It takes a minute. Oh yeah, let me see. 5 is. Yeah, I got 5. 5 was good. I liked that.
Especially when you're tripping and then you see those illusions.
Welcome to the bliss. That was a fun one, even though the endings were so fucked up.
That doesn't even make any sense to me.
Well, that's the thing. New Dawn actually is an expansion of 5, and you find out the characters like Seed and the character you played as both died, but Seed actually ascended, so he's an actual god. It was weird.
Oh, acid trip on a video game.
Yeah, and it's set in like a post-apocalyptic thing.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Oh, so yeah, Xbox it now owns Activision, and there's already talks of Guitar Hero coming back.
Yes.
I hope it's better than that other bullshit that came out.
What other bullshit?
That live action audience one.
Oh yeah,
That
that
was
was weird.
that was horrendous. Like I love playing Guitar Hero because of all the different characters, and it always had a good ass track list. That
I
last one,
want a remake of the Metallica Guitar Hero one because I played the shit out of that game.
you know which one I would love for them to remake? Warriors of Rock. That was great. That was amazing.
The Beatles one was all right, or was that Rock Band?
I think that was Rock Band because Aerosmith had a Guitar Hero one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's great. So this was last month. Disney, it was looking into buying EA. I don't know anything else about it.
I heard Disney's about to get shut down.
That's what Iger wants. But yeah, they're looking into buying EA because of the whole Star Wars thing. And I'm just like, okay, please sell BioWare to Xbox then, please.
Then how's that gonna work? Because Madden is EA owned, so are they gonna have Disney advertisement on Madden?
Well, Disney does own ESPN.
What the fuck? When did that happen?
Oh, years ago when we were like
Why is
teenagers.
this the first time I've heard about it?
Yeah, Disney's a monopoly.
Next, they're gonna own Domino's.
They own they've been on ESPN since when we were kids. Yeah. Yeah. That's and that's what kills me. Like Disney actually had video game companies. Why not just open them back up? Touchstone Games, Buena Vista. What the hell?
Well, their games were very difficult to play, though.
Yeah. Lion King still kicked my ass.
Don't even get me started on Aladdin, bro.
Oh my lord!
Or Pinocchio.
I never played Pinocchio.
Oh my god, dude! It's like Bloodborne mixed with like Elden Rings mixed with like all those other games, bro.
Are you talking about Liza P?
No, this is Pinocchio for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, wow. I thought you were talking about Liza P because they did do a Pinocchio Dark Souls game. The one we looked at.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wait, do they have that now? My silly ass. All right, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so Omni-Man is now available on MK1.
Oh.
Holy shit. One of his brutalities, he just flies through people.
Does that surprise you?
No. At all.
It's like saying I'm so shocked that one Punch Man punched that guy through like 10 houses.
It was a little shock. I was like, oh shit, he can't be beat like that, can he? And I already saw the Thanksgiving fatality. I was laughing my ass off. Just smash his head open. Jaw's like, ah. He's like, eat this, eat this, eat this. Oh, that was funnier than shit. But yeah, Omni-Man was cool. I liked the little intros. They actually had a Whiplash reference in one of them.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage goes, you need therapy. He goes, get out of my sight before I demolish you.
Now, who's better at playing Johnny Cage? The person who plays Johnny Cage or Jean-Claude Van Damme?
It's tough because Jean-Claude was pretty good as him.
Honestly, I think he plays it better. Van Damme plays it way better.
It's tough, but yeah, that was a cool one. So yeah, that's MK1. Mass Effect, of course, N7 Day was last week, and that was the thing. I did my presentation for it was due today. I did it, and I did it on Mass Effect. It damn near turned into a symposium. I was like, thank you for coming to my TED Talk on Mass Effect.
Now, if you see here in the right corner,
I literally went through each one, and it ended up being 3 minutes and 25 seconds. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get a B on this. I'm not. It's supposed to be between 2 to 3, not 3 and 4.
Honestly, when it comes to Mass Effect to you're like that guy with the billboard with the red string with the other pictures, and you just turn around with your hair sticking up, and you're like, science.
I'm Charlie from It's Always Sunny. Like, so this is what happens with the Reapers.
It's like in the background, smoking a joint. Like, what the fuck?
So N7 Day, like November 7th is considered N7 Day to a lot of Mass Effect fans, and I just throw my memes out there during that time. Like it was like a Babylon 5 when I did for Mass Effect, and it's just Londo showing up at Shepard's party. Sends in cases of alcohol, and he goes, "Now it's a party for Centauri." That's how it was. That's all it is.
Dude, you full on geeked.
Oh yeah, so Mass Effect 5, they already dropped the teaser. I sent you the poster, and I'm like, Shepard's back. I think it's Shepard. It looks cool. The picture is on my actual Instagram page. I'll put it on S-Tier's Instagram. But yeah, people have been they've been picking apart the poster too. They're like, "Oh my god, that race is there. Is that a Geth with a suit on or something like that?" That's how they are.
Is that the Bite of 87?
Damn near like that. They're like, "Is that Garrus? Why does he have the same design?"
That's how you acted when you showed me that. You're like, look at this. It's the Bite of 87.
I was like, "Oh my god, we're gonna be an N7 character." That's how I was.
And I am the king of the squirrels.
Like Mass Effect. It's how do I put it? It is how to play. It's my Joker, but no, it's a
It's your fagoo to your fagoy.
it's a great series. Dude, I will recommend it to you till I die. It is a great series. And I said this in the presentation. It's near perfect writing because that the ending to the third one was very controversial. And even now, like with the extended stuff, I'm like, it's all right. But
on the movie though.
Amazon's about to make it. I think Amazon has the rights to the movie.
Now, is it live action or animated?
It should be live action, but I don't know if it's gonna be the actual story because there's so much. Like I told you could just watch it on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, like Gamer's Little Playground, he has it. Like he has both versions, Paragon and Renegade.
No commentary?
No commentary, just long play, all the cutscenes. Yeah, I can't wait for it. It looks like a lot of stuff is gonna happen. I'm calling it Mass Effect Epsilon because that's the code name in the stuff. It says Epsilon, and we're gonna be going and game wise, we're gonna be going to Andromeda again. But I think my theory's coming to fruition here because in the comic books, there's a telescope that was created by the Geth that can actually send people to different galaxies without waiting 100-something years.
So going at light speed 10 times fast.
Yeah, so it goes ludicrous speed, yeah. Ludicrous speed, go! And that's basically how it goes.
You just like,
What happened to the Normandy? They've gone plaid.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah, I can't wait. They're saying it's gonna be coming out in 29 though, and I'm just like, why show this then? So something tells me that.
So I'm gonna be like 39 or 49.
39. Yeah, I think it's bullshit though, because why would they drop the teaser? They haven't even dropped the teaser for Dragon Age Dreadwolf. So I think someone got their thing mixed up when it comes to that. Maybe Dreadwolf is coming out in 29, and Mass Effect's probably going to come out in 26 or 25. Who knows? You know, I'm looking forward to it. It looks like it's going to be more so like a spy RPG, like Alpha Protocol. But I don't know. We won't know until we see like actual gameplay. All right, let's see what else we got for gaming news. Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3.
See.
I'll put it this way. I loved the story, and I didn't mind the combat. The combat is that weird tactics turn-based thing.
Like they really PS1 games.
Yeah. But they actually implemented the dice roll from Dungeons and Dragons. And I
I
said that.
find that so funny.
Yeah, I said that in I think like 2 episodes or episode back. I'm like, I think I have a gambling problem now. Trying to get next one.
No, you don't know gambling problem unless you play Pokemon. I think it was like Emerald or Sapphire, and they have like a slot machine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You play hours just on that thing and not the
Yeah.
video game itself.
Yeah. It's very, very good. I had to actually create another character though. And I think I told you this, like it bugged out so bad. Like I tried to go back to an area, it would not let me go back. It would crash every fucking time. So I had to create a whole other character just to get there. Just to do that. And I was like, yeah. And I sent that to Larry, and I think they fixed it in that last update.
Not Larry.
So, the company Larry, and yeah, they're pretty good at fixing that though. So it ain't like, oh, we hear you, and then not do it, not do anything. So they're like, oh shit, okay, we got this. Next update it'll be set up, and I was able to do it. I played as the Dark Urge, and I played it like, how do I put it? Like he's trying to be a good person, but you find out the Dark Urge, of course, is the son of Baal, one of the dead three. Baal, Merkel, Bane. Yes, of course.
The son of
Yeah. Baal was the way they showed him was just fucking scary. I was actually glad I didn't play any horror games because this actually has some horror elements. So the Dark Urge has a butler named Scalaritus, he's like a gaunt looking goblin. Like you see bone on him and all that. But he's like, sir, it's so good to see you.
Ooga Booga.
Oh, it's weird. It's like Alfred, an evil version of Alfred. Yeah, he's like, sir, it's so good to see you. I have your work here right now. You must kill this person to get your next gift. And I'm like, no, this is a superhero thing. Get out of here. But when they show,
funny thing you said that, because if you read the comics of the DC Batman, Alfred was evil in one of those series.
yeah, and here's the thing: when you actually face Orin the Red, who's like Baal's chosen, I got my ass beat the first time. I reloaded it because I wanted this scene where you reject Baal. But when they show Baal, he kills Scalaritus. You just see a knife come out of him, then another knife, and another knife, and another knife, and another knife, and all the blood is just pooling over him because he's levitating and shit. Baal actually takes his form in the reflection. It was pretty fucking scary. I was just like, oh shit. That's how scary Baal is.
So he was like T-1000?
It was no. It was like it's the reflection. The reflection's talking to you. Like it didn't show up like so like you're looking at him and he's just like the Green Goblin. Funny enough, he was a goblin. Ain't that something?
And he was probably green.
Yeah. That's weird. I'm like, yeah, that is weird.
There's a metaphor there.
Yeah. But the whole story has to do with the Absolute, which is a giant mother brain. Not mother brain. What do they call it? Elder brain. And the three disciples of the dead three, they put this Netherese crown on it, which is like from ancient times. It has so much power in it. It's become a nether brain. And it basically tries to destroy the whole city with mind flayers. And
why is it always mind flayers?
Well, the mind flayers, the Illithids, they are a race of creatures that just want to bring their empire back, and they eat brains.
I know, but like Stranger Things, this, other sci-fi stuff, probably Doctor Strange in one of the episodes.
You mean Doctor Who? The Ood are pretty much mind flayers if you think about it.
See what I mean? It's like they use it in everything.
Well, the mind flayers, they have such a cool design because remember, Dustin's the one that named that hive mind thing the mind flayer. And The illithids are so fucking cool, though. It was good. I'll say this though, it crashed a bit, and that's one thing I said. I said, whoever said that this is the next step in RPGs, I wish I can get away with it. I punched you right in the fucking mouth for saying that. That's how pissed I was because I scored a nat 20 on a 99 difficulty, and it crashed on me. I was like, you fucker. I was so pissed.
You just see it now, you son of a bitch.
I was
I
pissed.
play you for an hour, and this is what you give me? No!
Yeah, I was livid. I'm like, you son of I was so mad. But I killed the nether brain, saved the city from the mind flayers, and I sent my character to hell with Karlach to fight against her leader, against the person that owns her. Because
And
if you
that's
let
when
Karlach
it
say that,
became Diablo 4.
how great would that be if that was the thing? It was cool though. I liked it. I gave it a 10 out of 10. And lo and behold, the joystick awards happened, and we're gonna jump right into that. Baldur's Gate 3 took away like 7 awards.
Oh, who could have thought of that?
I'm like, oh yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
I think everybody knew it.
Cyberpunk took 2 because of Phantom Liberty, best expansion, best trailer. Starfield won best Xbox game. And someone said, "Oh, that's a consolation prize." I'm like, "Oh, you ain't saying that about Spider-Man 2, though, are you?" Shots fired.
Not on Spidey.
So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I'm playing it again because I'm like, I tried to play Saints Row, and I enjoyed that, but I was just like, yeah, I don't give a shit about this anymore. I'm going back to Baldur's Gate 3.
Honestly, that's how I feel about the RoboCop game.
Because it gets tedious, right?
It's tedious, and like where you think you're gonna leave off, like say you're done playing it, it puts you like 5 steps back.
Oh no! Oh, that's that old school
That's
shit.
where I was just like, nope, I'm done with this game.
Yeah, that's that old school shit. Yeah. But yeah, so joystick awards. Oh, Final Fantasy won, I think 3. They had best lead actor, best sound editing, I do believe, and another one.
I seriously want. I don't care how long it takes, but as long how many remakes of Final Fantasy VII. I want Final Fantasy VII to win 7 awards.
Just for the irony.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny as shit. Let's see. Oh yeah, well, I don't know what else won, but I do know like I actually sent it to my nephew Seneca. I said, "Hey, all that player winners." And it was just Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, and Cyberpunk. Like when I saw Cyberpunk one, I'm like, "Wow, what a redemption!" Like
After the first time seeing it, the people are T-posing.
That's the thing. I never got that until like my 10th playthrough, but it was after I shot someone. They died, but then more like this.
It happened once with me. I'm just like, what?
Why are you like this? What happened?
I'm scared. I'm gonna run.
You just hear the music from Hereditary.
Like, no.
We worship you, Grimace.
The T-pose is just following you.
Get back here. You're wanted.
Stop in the name of the law.
All right, let's see. All right, music news, our last thing, and then we'll be doing the Boogie 2988 thing, I do believe, hopefully. And that will be available right after this recording, I do believe, on Spotify for podcasters. Podcasters, yes.
Podcasters. That's it. That's the name of our fan base. Podcasters.
Yeah, no, that's already been taken by Chip Chipperson.
Fuck.
The Chip Chipperson podcast. Yeah, Jim Norton took that shit. All right, so music news. Over this last week, we found out that Slipknot has parted ways with Jay Weinberg, and he had just said something. I think I have it. Where's it at?
Maybe he'll work with Conan.
How great would that be? Let's see. Where is it? Do I have it? Yes, I do. It's a long, long thing. But here,
Partner it up.
yeah, I'll just go to the paragraph they did. He said, I was heartbroken and blindsided to receive the phone call that I did on the morning of November 5th, the news of which most of you learned shortly after. However, I've been overwhelmed by and truly grateful for the outpouring of love and support I've received. From this incredible community, I consider to be my creative and artistic home. Yeah, Jay was great. He was a great drummer for Slipknot.
He was
That was a
amazing.
Yeah, that was a dream come true for him. Like we all saw the picture. He cosplayed as Corey Taylor at one of their concerts.
Like, honestly, if you think about it, his father worked with Conan and he has his own jazz band, so he knows all the like you know.
Yeah.
So like him in metal and Slipknot was just like a perfect thing for him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was it's sad that he left. I already saw some memes.
Of course.
They had where it was like just a normal picture of Corey and Sean, where they're just like looking all like trying to look all badass and all that, like, yeah, we're doing this. And it says POV, you're about to be fired from Slipknot.
Honestly, Cat Williams was right. America is just a fuck it country. Like you try to insult us, fuck it. We don't insult you back with even worse things.
And then someone had did a Photoshop version of the cover for All Hope Is Gone, and it just says gone. I was like, you know what? Let him have it. Because I know Corey wasn't even there. He's busy touring right now. It was definitely Sean.
Whose decision was that? Was it Jay's decision to leave, or was it somebody else?
It was Sean. Sean did it. Like Jay was ready to do it because they're like, we're going to evolve, and he was like, I'm here to evolve with you. And they're like, you're fired. That's basically what it was.
First of all, Sean really has no right into it because the people who created Slipknot were Paul, Corey, and Joey.
Actually, no. Sean Crahan is one of the original members. Corey,
yeah, that's true.
Corey replaced Anders. Yeah.
Yeah.
And after seeing Anders' get up, I was like, yeah, you had to leave.
Why would he do that to such good talent?
I don't know. Like, that was like the one perfect guy for it, though, too.
That's like trading Kobe Bryant for, like, I don't know, who's a shitty NBA player.
Oh, Rajon Rondo. I'll go with that one. Even though he's actually...
Yeah.
How old I am. I ain't watching NBA in a while.
Yeah. I can tell.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Just throw the right other name out there. But yeah, it's so weird because I'm like, what the fuck? He was ready. He had a new mask. He got a new mask.
And plus, he was in his prime.
Yeah. We could have got one more album at least. Come on.
No, not 3 more albums. He could have got 3 more albums instantly out of him.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. So yeah, Slipknot, I hope the next drummer's good. Swear to God, if they go for some random dude that's just like like that, no bass whatsoever, just using everything else, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Well, we knew this was gonna happen sooner or later. I just wish you could have seen Slipknot in their prime, like I did.
Yeah, I at least got to see what is it? Their live video that they did. Was it Devil's Antennas or something like that? No, Day of the Gusano. At least that was like before Paul died. I got to see the videos from that, and that was a crazy time, man. So let's see. Oh yeah, before we get into our reviews of Hive Mind and Bianca Devins and Meet and Greet and whatnot, we had said this in private. Starset has been real quiet lately.
We both know what was happening. We just didn't want to say it.
Yeah, we were like, I'm like, where the fuck is Starset right now? It's been a minute. And I checked Dustin's thing. He's still working on Starset. Everyone's still working on Starset. They're just enjoying their time. And today, Sunday, the 12th of November, they announced another book, A Brief History of the Future. And this is their second book. The Prox Transmissions was the first one. I still got to get that, so I'm going to have to grab both. But yeah, so they're doing another book, which is going to end up doing like 3 more albums. So thankfully, they're still around. They did survive 2020. So yeah, Star Set's still around. So let's get into the reviews. Since Slipknot decided beforehand to do this, Hive Mind came out. And I forgot how good that song is from the new album.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were like, oh yeah, they only had 3 good songs on there. That was it. But no, Hive Mind is a great one. It's heavy, very heavy. Weird video, but that's Sean for you. He always makes weird ass videos.
But I like the weird videos sometimes, especially when it comes to Slipknot.
Yeah, I do like them. It was so weird though when they did 19. Like, Sean was just like, okay, 2 topless chicks wearing goat masks. Let's do it. That was it.
Like, what the fuck was going on there? Like, who was doing the coke?
I don't know. But this was a good one. I liked it a lot. Hive Mind was amazing. Not much to say about it. It's another good song from the last album.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like I noticed like they're somewhat going back to their old ways of like Iowa and all that and their self-claimed album.
Yeah.
It's just like there's just like after the passing of Paul and Joey and like the separating of Sid.
Yeah. And
It's
Chris,
just like there's just like something missing. Like, yeah, they're still there. But it's like it's missing the energy that it used to have.
Yeah. I think Sid's still in the band. It's Craig that left.
Oh, right. My bad.
Yeah, but it was. Yeah, it's very strange. Like, we're in strange territories. At least with like Mushroom Head, and I've said that before. Mushroom Head, like, they try to keep their sound the same, and they do evolve just a little bit. But that was the one thing I said to Mike when we saw Mushroom Head. Like, he went, I miss the old group. I'm like, so do I. I said. But Slipknot, it's so weird. Like, I get, like, yeah, they're gonna change out people, but the video for this was pretty good. It was, give it what, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
I'm sort of in between. As you could tell, I'll give it a 9.5. I'm like in between.
Yeah, 9.5 is about right. Let's see. So Skinned also dropped a new one, and we knew this was coming. I've heard this song, not live. Someone recorded it when she played it live. Bianca Evans, yes. This was weird though, because she actually used, I think, the anime AI filter for most of it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, they gave it a nice weird thing. But it's about the death of one of the e-girls, Bianca Devins, from 2019. She was killed by one of her followers who thought he had a shot with her, and he damn near cut her head off. Like, he sliced her throat deep, and took a picture of her, put it on Discord. The picture's available online. I wouldn't recommend seeing it. That shit was traumatizing, and I've seen beheadings.
You're sick fucking. You need help.
Yeah, I've seen beheadings in high school, but that shit was fucking brutal.
Dude, I've seen a homeless man get beat up with a hammer by 2 teenagers in high school. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, it was. I just recently saw one. My Keisha showed me this video. Dude caught his girlfriend cheating on him. He stabbed her to death. Stabbed the guy she was cheating on with to death. It was fucking shit's brutal. But the Bianca Devin song, Skinned used the actual text from the guy's post when he put that picture on there. Here comes hell, it's redemption, that stuff. And the thing about it is, when it comes to that guy, he tried to kill himself too at the crime scene, but
So, like a Hitler thing.
with the same fucking knife. It was gonna be a murder suicide, but he had called the police. He stuck himself in the neck. He was too much of a wimp to follow through. And when the
All
cops
you
got,
gotta do is stab and twist and pull out.
yeah, no, he didn't do that. He stuck it and went, "My neck hurts. My neck hurts." That's the chorus. My neck hurts.
What a
Like,
pussy.
yeah, he wanted to. He did this shit to this girl, but couldn't do it to himself.
And you
That's
call yourself a man.
Yeah, that was the thing that got me about it, and I caught that. That's horrible. That was fucking horrible. But yeah, so he's in for I think 25 to life, where he got like 25 years for second-degree murder. I'm like, how's his second when he actually killed her? What the fuck?
Right? She's dead. She's not coming back.
Yeah, it's a sad, sad song, and I put that on the Instagram page for sure. It's a sad song. Wow,
A
it's
sad song that still goes on today.
yeah. The Bianca Devin song, it's sad. I gave it a 10 out of 10. It hits you. It hit harder than the Chris Watts song.
Well, yeah, because this was like I don't I don't know how to explain it. Maybe because she was younger.
Yeah, that, and also like, well, the Chris Watts thing, like he had just got arrested, so
Yeah.
that was a sad thing. He killed his whole fucking family, killed his mistress, I do believe. But Bianca Devins, that one hurt because I guess I don't know, like that's the internet culture, I guess. Like that's what a lot of people see of the internet, and it's not supposed to be that.
And like I said, like it's the young era, like even the era that we grew up on, like it could happen
Oh,
to anybody anytime, no matter who you are. Like I've seen cases, well, I read cases of like online dating of these young boys going to see these girls and they get locked in a cage and killed or sold across the seas.
yeah, it's it's very messed up, and we're gonna go to another messed up video.
Yeah. So get your
Um,
stomachs ready, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going on a bumpy ride.
so Meet and Greet by Ice Nine Kills. I did not. I was hoping like the next one would be like Farewell to Flesh, and they dropped Meet and Greet like how they dropped the Scream song. I thought they would do that, but no. Meet and Greet's the final song in this whole story, and it is based on Silence of the Lambs. Shit hit hard.
And it does make sense for the storyline.
Yeah. And it's a great song. I love it. It's
I love the part when they go
the one part that got me. It was I don't want to say this because I love that movie, Silence of the Lambs, but they actually did better than the movie. If that makes sense. Like
I get
they
what
made
you're saying.
they made Buffalo Bill scarier.
Well, yeah, you can only do so much in 3 minutes and like 15 seconds.
Yeah. The way they did it was basically Buffalo Bill is being raided, and it's Clarice with a whole squad of cops. He kills all the cops, but then gets killed by Clarice. Right then and
Mhm.
there, I was like, damn, they just made the ending to the movie better. So
Still
yeah,
the same ending.
yeah, just made it where he's like, okay, I got advantage here. Let me do this. But so that was the video. The ink finale, which was behind a paywall, and I was just like, oh, I'm not. No, just I'll wait. And we waited, and the actual video, we find out who the silence was, and it was everyone.
Mhm. They sort of did Halloween, the cult of like Michael Myers, or like
Yeah,
Scream 6 or 5.
yeah, they did one of those. But the ringleader, or at least side ringleader, was Scout Taylor Compton's character, the district attorney, and they did the twist. She kills Spencer, and then kills Bill Moseley's character. Oh, it was fucking brutal. And I hate that it was censored, but I'm like, I get it.
I saw some of it over the censor. Like some of the gore was like
Yeah.
splurging out of the censor bar.
Yeah, but they left it as a hook where maybe Spencer didn't die. He's the one driving the car. You don't know though. Could be anyone behind that mask. But it
Watch,
was
this
good.
is like a lead to like a Mission Impossible song. Like they take the mask out and it's somebody else.
Or you know what they probably did? What's and I had the idea of the movie. I thought of the movie too. Um,
Copycat.
not copycat. Basically, it would still be Spencer, but like his head is stitched closed and shit. Like maybe they did like See No Evil, the next one.
Or
Like
maybe
it's
he's
just
making a song of the Batman that smiles.
oh, that would be fun. There's so many. There's so many. Or they bring him back a Return of the Living Dead song. We get a Return of the Living Dead song.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we don't.
Brains.
Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, so the ending was perfect, and they ended it with the Elvis song that Ice Nine Kills did.
Mm.
And it was so cool seeing the whole credits. The credits, wow! But it was cool seeing like certain people that were in it. But it was great. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I'm like, oh, finally, after a year, it's over to the next one.
It's one long ass movie.
Yeah, can't wait for it to drop. That's gonna be wild. So let's see, what's our last? Oh, we have two more videos that dropped. Really, Silent Planet dropped a whole album, which includes Antimatter and this song, Offworlder. And I said to you because I listened to Ventana. Ventana is Stitch, Rick Stitch Thomas from Mushroom. That's his baby. That's his side project. This is how they should sound. Honestly, this is how Ventana should sound. Like it's how do I put it? It's like Combi Christ light. And I liked it. Oh, you never heard Combi Christ? I gotta send you some songs now.
I'm just trying to picture those two bands together.
But yeah, this is how they sound. Offworlder, it's a heavy song, and the video's friggin' action packed. Definitely another 10 out of 10 from that new album. But I still love Antimatter more. That's weird.
Well, you can't beat the classics.
Well, yeah, they're on this both. They're both on the same album, and that's the cool thing about it. They dropped they dropped a few songs. Anunnaki was, I think, an 8 out of 10 we gave it, I think. But yeah,
but here's the thing. How do you know half of those songs weren't made 15 years ago?
I know they were written probably like 5 years ago. They just never got to them. But that's weird. Silent Planet, they're a pretty basically new band. Wow.
You were going to say Planet.
Yeah, wow. We're tired.
Basically a new planet. I mean, band. Fuck.
I'm tired. I'm delirious. I'm hungry.
It is getting pretty late.
Yeah. But yeah, solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, yeah. But yeah, I gotta listen to the rest of Silent Planet's new album. Oh yeah, Bring Me the Horizon dropped a new song last month. Still waiting on the next album. I think it's coming out next year. It was supposed to come out in October, but they're like, oh, we have a few more songs to do. That's how they work. But this song is Dark Side. Good song. But I don't know, it seems a little, how do you think, redundant or reductive?
It just
Because yeah, it's like you have Drown already. Like that's basically this is Drowned 2.0.
Or maybe it's a continuance to Drown.
Yeah. Can you talk me off the ledge again? Don't let me drown. Yeah. Yeah, they're both about the same. Yeah. 8 out of 10 for that one. It was basically just all like it was a lyrics video. There was no story to it. It was just all on a computer.
Oh yeah.
I think I get why though. getting depressed off of the internets and all that. Like,
tearing us apart, Lisa.
you're tearing me apart.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh,
Weird.
hi, Mark.
We are delirious now. We went through a lot. All right. So yeah, the next thing is the Boogie 2988 thing. That will be an audio only thing on Spotify podcasters. Episode will be available right away, Monday, tomorrow. So, for anyone listening, it's out on Monday. Anyone watching, Monday. Shit. Yeah, well, I'm tired. The stream will be available after this. I think I did everything right. I'm tired. But we're going to be talking about the Boogie 2988 thing on audio. So that'll be available tomorrow as well with the stream audio. This has been the S-TierCast. We're back. Hopefully we can get another episode or two in for November. We'll talk about Days of the Dead next week. And we'll see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.